This video is going to give you a 3-step system that will make you a lot of money on YouTube. So you're going to want to watch the whole thing all the way till the end. Spending hours upon hours of your time creating YouTube content is daunting, especially if you're not making any money from it. But you know this, most YouTube creators had a lengthy period of time where they were working really hard and not making any money. But I know it sucks, day in and day out, working on your YouTube. Several hours a week, dozens of hours a month. I mean, it really adds up and it's a lot of time. You're not alone in thinking that or being frustrated with that. I work with so many female YouTube creators and so many of them say, Erika, when am I gonna start making money? I wanna get monetized. I don't blame them for thinking that. So why are you not making money or why are they not making money yet? Well, it's really quite simple. They don't have a large enough audience or a loyal enough audience that is willing to pay them. And that's either through AdSense or affiliates or brand deals. Granted, the audience themselves aren't paying, but the more loyal the audience, the more conversion, affiliate clicks or sponsorship deals, or even just comments and engagement, the more you're ultimately gonna get paid. So if you're not there yet, you just haven't built that audience yet. And it doesn't have to be a huge audience. I've seen content creators with very small audiences making multiple 6 figures. Take me, for example. I don't have that many subscribers here. I make a very good living and income and it's all organic traffic. So you're gonna have to shift your mindset in a way in order for you to benefit from the strategy that I'm gonna share with you right now that I share with all of my coaching clients that really works in helping them get paid on YouTube. And not just, peanuts here and there. I'm talking about serious money, which I know is what you want. We all want that. So I want you to start thinking like this. It is okay that you're not making money from your YouTube channel. The sooner you come to terms with that, the better. Now hear me out. I don't want you never to make money. That is not an option. I want you to, like I said, not just make money, but to make a lot of money. And there is that incredible opportunity when you build a loyal, engaged audience. I want you to make more money than you've ever dreamed possible. That's what I want for you. And honestly, that's what you deserve with how hard you're working. But if you haven't built that very loyal, engaged audience yet, it's just gonna be an uphill battle for you. So before you start making money, you're gonna have to do this first. The better you get at creating videos, the better videos you create, the more people that will watch it, the more people will subscribe, and ultimately, the more people that will help you make an incredible living. You can't let the thinking of, I wanna make some money, I need to make money. I mean, AdSense, when you first get monetized, is really nothing. And I know people are so anxious to get monetized, and I get it. It's a big milestone, especially when you've worked so hard to say that you're monetized. I don't want you to let thinking about making money get in the way of something 10 times more important, which is making the best videos possible. And by making the best videos possible, then you will make money and you'll make a lot of money. I mean, even take me, for example. I was churning out content, interview after interview after interview for probably at least 3 years before I made a dime. And we're talking consistent weekly content. I didn't make any money for 3 years and I was honing my craft. I was building my audience. I was getting better and better at creating content. I've interviewed so many female content creators on my podcast, and I've also worked with so many women through my bootcamp and my coaching, and every single one of them had this phase, that building phase. And this building phase, I want you to think of it as your education on YouTube. I mean, if you're my age, then you possibly already went to college or some kind of education, or maybe high school or some kind of training in general in your life. When I was in college and studying towards a degree which would eventually to a career, I wasn't expected to get paid for studying and learning. In fact, when you go to college, you're paying them to learn. Same thing, I had a bunch of internships and I didn't get paid for those internships. I was giving of my time in exchange to be able to learn. So how can you expect to get paid from YouTube after only being on YouTube for 3 months or 6 months or even a year, and before getting onto YouTube, not knowing a thing about it, not knowing a thing about the algorithm, about SEO, about titles, about thumbnails, about how to film really good content, how to be really good on camera? How can you expect within a couple months of starting a brand new career that you're gonna get paid for it? When you compare that to an education or internships, or when you're learning some kind of trade, it's the same thing. You spend years and years and years learning that craft so that eventually you can make money from it. It's the same thing with YouTube. So with YouTube, you've really got to stay the course. And my suggestion is 2 videos a week, because with 2 videos a week, you're giving yourself 2 chances every week to get better and better. If you're only doing 1 video a week, that's fine. It's better than nothing. Being consistent is the most important. But if you double that to 2 videos a week, that is 50, I don't know how many weeks are in a year, 52 more videos and chances that you're getting better. You're gonna double your efforts by uploading twice a week. Whenever anybody works with me one-on-one, I pretty much require that they do 2 videos a week, even if it's just for the 90-day period that they're working with me, because that's the amount that will really help you to learn from your mistakes and course correct and make changes. So I want to share a book with you that I absolutely love, and this is Atomic Habits by James Clear. And if you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. It is so helpful in so many ways. In his book, he has something called the plateau of latent potential. And I think that idea really demonstrates what I'm trying to say here. I'm gonna read what he says here. And this statement applies so much to what I'm talking about and a YouTube career. We often expect progress to be linear. At the very least, we hope it'll come quickly. Like, I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't want to see success on YouTube quickly? In reality, the results of our efforts are often delayed. It is not until months or years later, see, he said years too. It's not until months or even years later that we realize the true value of the previous work we've done. This can result in a valley of disappointment, where people feel discouraged after putting in weeks or months of hard work without experiencing any results. So this valley of disappointment happens so much through YouTube. And that's why so many content creators give up. And that's why people like myself that are YouTube coaches or that work with helping YouTubers say that consistency is so important, because this valley of disappointment can really be the end of a lot of creators, because it is difficult to work really hard and not see results. I get it. I mean, it's happened to me. It sucks. However, this work was not wasted. It was simply being stored. It is not until much later that the full value of previous efforts is revealed. I have this unique perspective of having interviewed hundreds and hundreds of YouTubers, and they all say the same thing. They say that, at the beginning, their videos sucked, but they continued working towards it. And same thing in working with so many women in my bootcamp, a lot of people experience this valley of disappointment. But the people that see the other side of it, they realize they could not have achieved that success without all of that hard work. So if you're really serious about YouTube, what you're doing now is building your foundation and muddling that with trying to get a buck here or a buck there or a small brand deal here and there is small thinking. Thinking about your YouTube channel for the long haul. You're thinking you're gonna be making multiple 6 figures a year, or heck, maybe in a month. I know YouTubers that make that. You have to stay the course and be focused on creating the best content, because it's not gonna happen without creating the best content. Don't let making money get in the way of that, because it will distract you from that big picture. So here's what you're gonna do. I have a game plan for you. I'm not gonna just dump this information and just let you be. First, you're gonna really learn YouTube analytics. YouTube analytics are a gold mine of information that you can use to get better at YouTube. Every video you create needs to get better and better, but the only way to know what's working and what isn't is to really understand your analytics. And I'm always shocked at when people come to me and they even have large channels, like 100,000, 500,000 subscribers, and they're saying, I have no clue how to read my analytics. I never even take a look at them. And I'm like, how are you not paying attention to that? It's so important. That is the information that you need that will allow you to improve with each video. And by improving with each video, that's how you build a loyal audience. Next, you're gonna consistently upload twice a week. With each video you upload, you are going to study those analytics. And to say you don't understand analytics is an excuse. I have my bootcamp. You can enroll in that. I teach about analytics there. There are so many free YouTube videos that teach about analytics. YouTube themselves talks about it on their YouTube channel. There's a lot of information out there for you to learn analytics, so it's really no excuse. You need to make that a priority. By uploading twice a week and being consistent and studying your analytics, studying the analytics after every single video you upload, you're gonna get better and better and better. The big reason why a lot of people that have been doing this for a long time and they're still not seeing results, they're not going anywhere, is because they're not really learning how to read their analytics. And so then they're not making improvements in their content. Your analytics is your secret weapon, and here's a little tidbit: a lot of people are not using it. And this is what I do for my coaching clients. I will spend hours a week studying their analytics. I do exactly what I'm telling you to do. Every single video they upload, I do a deep dive on their analytics. I take a look at it and I say, okay, this is what we're gonna apply in the next video. This is what we're gonna apply here. You have to do that to improve. But I don't have to do it for you. I mean, I can, all the links are in the description, but you can do it for yourself. So I don't care how you do it, just learn it. It is so, so important. And then the third thing you're gonna do is focus on making really, really good content and not get distracted by making money. So that's it. These are the 3 things you're gonna do. You're gonna learn how to read your YouTube analytics, number 1. Number 2, you're gonna upload twice a week. And after uploading each video, you're gonna study the analytics for that video. You're also gonna study your analytics for your channel as a whole. And number 3, you're gonna focus on making really good content and don't let making money be a distraction. That's how you make a ton of money on YouTube. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Erika Vieira. I don't think I introduced myself. I am a YouTube strategist and coach, and on this channel, I interview well-known female content creators, and sometimes I do videos like this one about topics I'm really passionate about. And if you're interested in learning more about my bootcamp, go to erikaviera.net/bootcamp and make sure you subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Mwah.